Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will be analyzing Mtashed's gameplay, style, and skills to see if he is still the Rumble King. Roll the intro. When I first started to play Destiny, I went on YouTube and found this guy. I thought this guy was hilarious, and when I watched him, it was awesome to see someone so skilled and at the same time entertaining. His name was Mtashed. One of my favorite videos was on how the top 1% practice/improve. But Destiny 2 came out and Mtashed moved to mouse and keyboard. I'm sorry boys, but we lost another Guardian. RIP controller gang. In this video, I want to see if the Tashman can still compete with other Guardians and see if the change from controller to mouse and keyboard was the best choice. Let's start with his legacy gameplay. Mtashed played very smart, yet very aggressive at the same time. A great example would be from his video called How I Became the Best Rumble Player in Destiny. He constantly checked his radar to see where his opponents were coming from and made it sure to third-party many fights. And oh my god, look at that tracking on that Sunsinger. Impeccable. And he can obviously pull clutch plays with his sniper. I don't know if it's his editing, but his gameplay looks very smooth and elegant on controller. He obviously relies on tracking and drag shots. From old to new, his gameplay is very different, because if you directly analyze his gameplay, then you can see that he plays way faster. Hold it! This is due to the extra frames on PC.
Now carry on.
His aim has made a total 180. He now does flicks and pre-aims at choke points or places he knows where someone will be. This allows him to be very effective with the shotgun because he can flick hard and turn the engagement around. For example, in his video about his God-ruled mindbenders. You can obviously tell that he pre-aims and can easily flick to make small corrections. His next amazing skill is his strafing and general grounded movement. It is very good, and you could obviously see this in the video on the service revolver. As we all know, the service revolver requires 4 shots and has a slower TTK than a 140 or 150. This means the opponent has to miss 1 shot. This could be a body shot or a completely missed shot. And this will give Mtashed a drastically better chance at survival. Another option is that he has to watch his radar and get the first shot. In his video, he does all of this to near perfection. You can see that the Tashman still lands his headshots and consistently outstrafes his opponent. He also keeps a great eye on his radar to ensure that he will get the first shot and give himself the automatic advantage. Now for pros and cons of the player. For the pros, both old and new gameplay, he is very good at weapons that he chooses. An example of this would be with his clever jag. Check the gameplay, you can tell that he is very precise and has very good tracking ability with that pulse rifle. You can also see this in other gameplay, such as with his spare rations or waking vigil. He has practiced so much with those 2 weapons that he has very good aim. And you can tell when he switches to another weapon that his aim is slightly off, because obviously he is not used to that weapon's recoil direction. Another pro is his movement is very unpredictable, very effective in 1v1 situations, such as in Rumble. It is very good because you won't be able to expect his extended slides due to the Dune Marchers, or you wouldn't be able to expect him do a flying mongoose play in the air. It all depends. Mtashed is very unpredictable. And you know what is really bad? Is that since his hand cannon aim is so good, his in-air accuracy is very good. Now for the cons. Since he specializes with certain guns, his range is very limited, and with no variety, it could be detrimental. Whenever he gets somebody absolute, pause. Absolute is a term used when someone is one shot. Now carry on. Mtashed becomes bloodthirsty and chases them. This is bad because if his opponent has any allies nearby, the Tashman might put himself in plenty of bad situations. If you ever see Mtashed in your lobby, I have a few tips that will allow you to get the edge on him. Okay, if you ever see Mtashed, you want to use guns that you are very effective with. But if you are using, let's say for an example, a spare rations and you don't hit every headshot, I would recommend not using it, because if you ever get into a duel with the Tashman, he'll most likely either outstrafe you or just 3-tap you immediately. So I would recommend using a few pulse rifle, scout rifle, or bow. Those are for your primaries. I would also recommend using an SMG, because with his shotgun, he is very dangerous. So you're going to want to learn how to backpedal and obviously keep the range very limited. Also, fusion rifles are very good for peak shots, because even though he has a hand cannon, his hand cannon will only deal about 70 damage. But if you do a pre-charge with your fusion rifle, you could literally erase him from the game, basically. Be like Thanos and snap him away with that fusion rifle. So, you might be thinking, dang, range? But the Tashman, he's one of my favorite snipers. I don't know what you mean. He's so good at sniping. Yes, I know he's good at that. So that's why I recommend high rate of fire, primaries, or primaries with high cows. What I recommend is either a 450 or a 540 pulse rifle with high caliber rounds. This will definitely keep him from sniping you, because the flinch will be unbearable. Using cover is very necessary, and if you don't see a ping on your radar getting closer right away, slide out of cover and look up, most likely, because he loves to get a quick flying mongoose play with his hand cannon aim. Also, if you see that he's playing more passive, I would still recommend sliding out, but ensure you aim or pre-aim where you think he's going to be. Just be ready to flick off to wherever. Also, use your allies as bait, because let's say your allies push out, Mtashed has a tendency to overextend. This gives you the perfect opportunity to beat him. Also, if you line up almost directly behind your ally, Mtashed usually wants to push that, right? So if he pushes and there's two of you, you have a way better chance of beating him. Also, if it is Rumble and you get absolute, disengage as soon as possible and recover health. Ensure that you're using healing aids or exotics that will heal you without any indication. Rifts are okay, but I would not recommend it, because the Tashman will know that you're healing. The best class to use is a Warlock class, because you heal with both bottom tree and middle tree. And, the good old Devour Warlock. Or you can just use top tree Dawnblade to float up and be more unpredictable. While you're healing, Mtashed will most likely push and try to get one shot. This means if you have enough health to tank that one shot, it will take him by surprise and give you a higher chance to win the engagement. All these tips are great, but Mtashed is still a top tier player, because he can adapt very quickly to different playstyles and will eventually win, most likely. A great example of this is in his video about sweats/scrim lobbies. I'll leave the link in the description, because I won't show this video, but I would highly recommend watching, because you can see how Mtashed adapts and changes his game style to counter his opponents. You could see that he plays a little bit more conservative, doesn't push in the middle of the map as much, and doesn't overextend. And you know what? He stays with his teammates. He had a lone wolf in that video, so you could see how he changed his game style a bit. The best tip, the final and best tip to beat the Tashman, is to finish the game quickly and use all these tricks. You don't need to use all of them, but keep on using different tricks and keep him on your toes. But that doesn't mean you can relax either. Constantly stay on your toes as well. And if you do, any game is winnable. So, does this answer our question? Is Mtashed the Rumble King, or is he some potato that just rolled up onto the shore? Well, here's the quick answer. Mtashed is a very deadly Guardian. He is very effective in Rumble, and if he ain't memeing around, dang, you're in for a treat. Because if you get to see how he kills you, oh my god, it's gonna happen so fast you don't even know what hits you. But if you're playing in a team scenario, I would definitely recommend staying with your teammates, because you can catch them off guard. But finish your games quickly, as I said. So I would say that Mtashed is either an A+ or A ranked Guardian. When I do more videos, I will rank other Guardians accordingly. And if you're wondering, Evolution S, what are you? Well, Guardian, I am a D player. Yeah, I'm not that great, but I know what is good. So yeah, other YouTubers will be seen. So, if you like this video, dang, you should leave a like. And this will help this video get recommended to more people. And you know what? If you liked it so much and you want to see me analyze other gamers or Guardians experience or gameplay, you can consider subscribing for more content because I will be covering other players such as True Vanguard and Frostbolt. I hope you boys and girls have enjoyed this video, and you know what? Keep on shining your light, Guardian. Hello, boys and girls, and thank you for watching this video. As I said at the end of the video, there will be a few words. Those few words are, if I do ever hit a large enough amount of subscribers to make a fair bit of money and have a little bit of influence, I really want to do a couple charity streams. I've been asking around, and I already have a couple charities in mind that I really would like to donate to. A couple would be like Cancer Society, Heart and Stroke, and Diabetes of Canada. So those are 3 that I already want to donate to, but I need your help. I need you to subscribe. I need you to be ready for when those streams are ready, because I'm really excited, because I really hope I can do those. Hope you boys and girls enjoyed, and peace.